So I have a question for you. Are you making money the right way? In this video, we're going to talk about that. So be sure to stay to the end, like this video, and subscribe. So, are you making money the right way? A couple years ago, a wise man told me, and something that stuck with me forever. He said, how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. And I was like, ooh, right? So I'm gonna say it one more time. How you make your money is more important than how much money you make. And that was so profound to me because it was at a time where money is the only thing that I was trying to do, trying to accomplish, trying to chase. But what that did was it matured me. And it made me think about what I was doing in a different way, because it's very easy to get in this place of chasing money. That's the culture that we're in. Everybody's talking about chase the bag, chase the money, get the money. And that's the only thing. And so obviously it's important in society to get money and to not be broke and to be able to have options. But at the same time, how you make that money is going to dictate what your karma is, right? Because we can look around in the world right now and we know people that are rich, but they are not good people, right? We know people that have money, but they're not fulfilled internally. So it's like, do you want to have all this money and be empty inside? Do you want to have all this money and not have the time? Like, you got to really think about these things. So do you want to have a lot of money, but now you have cancer? Do you want to have a lot of money, but now you need to get a heart transplant because you've been putting money on the front end of your life so much that that's the only thing that mattered and you neglected yourself? Do you want to neglect your family just for the sake of money? Do you want to neglect your kids for the sake of money? Do you want to always be missing everything that matters in real life just because you're trying to get money, right? And so the way that you go about it is going to be more important long term than the actual amount of money that you make. Because what good does it do you to have millions of dollars and millions of dollars and millions of dollars, but you missed out on so many things in life, and now you're older and you're looking back on all those regrets? There's nothing wrong with getting to the bag, but the way you do it matters, right? Here's the thing. Do you think that working hard every single day for 10, 20 years is the way to get the money that you want? Well, I want to let you know that there are better ways, but you have to tap into that. So what I did was I have 3 books that I've read over the years, and I have one quote that I'm going to take from every book, and I'm going to break that down and expound upon to really drive this point home. The first book I have, this was actually a gift from a friend a while ago. It's a book called Happy Money. Happy Money, right? The Japanese Art of Making Peace with Your Money. So when I read this book, I was at a place where I had just started selling cars, and I was getting out of a place in life. And a lot of times there's so much anxiety around money. There's so much bad feelings around money, making money. Even when you make money, you still feel anxious because you used to never have money. And so you still don't even feel like you have money. And now your life is a reflection of that, right? So this book really helped me with that. And so I'm going to start with this right here. If spending money well means being thrifty or saving, then life can become a bit agonizing, right? Say this one more time. If spending money well means being thrifty or saving, then life can become a bit agonizing. And so it's like, do you want to be the individual that is always just so frugal forever just because you want to make more money, or you want to get more money, you want to save more money? One thing that I've learned is, why don't you just put things in your budget that pour into you, that pour into your soul on your journey of making, all the money that you want. So that way, on the climb, you feel better about the journey. Because I know for a fact, money is not meant to be hoarded. Put your money to the side, allocate your money, but at the same time, money is not meant to be hoarded. Money is not meant to be made and then you just holding it tight to you. Money was put here as a tool so that you can experience the things that you want to be able to experience, that you want your family to be able to experience, that you want to be able to put your kids in situations, you want to be able to put yourself in situations, you want to be able to travel, you want to live in a certain zip code, you want to be able to eat certain types of food, right? So if you're always hoarding the money because you made it and you just like, I want to keep stacking it, that should be a red flag to you. But if you don't know that it's a red flag, then it won't be a red flag and you'll think that you're doing things the right way. But there's always a different perspective that you could tap into and you can, learn it and see it from a different way. And so if it can be very agonizing if you're always just trying to hoard the money and be cheap and stuff like that. I'm not saying don't save money. I'm not saying that there's not seasons in your life where you need to just stack and not spend money. But if you are going through life and you're always only focused on being cheap, you're not going to have a fulfilled life, because you're going to look back on life and at some point in time, you're going to be like, damn, that $300 that I was holding on to so tightly, I could have let it go, right? And this is poverty. Poverty is a virus. Poverty can infect you, and not in a good way. So you have to work on your relationship with money, because if you don't, no matter how much money you get, you're never going to be better. You're never going to be healed, right? So first book, Happy Money. Very, very, very good book. I would highly recommend it. The next book, this is probably one of my all-time recommendations right here, is A Happy Pocket Full of Money, right? Infinite Wealth, Abundance in the Here and Now, right? A Happy Pocket Full of Money. If you have not read this book, please, please, please go get it. It will do you and your soul and your spirit so much good. So what I'm going to pull from here is, faith is the basis of all miracles and all mysteries that cannot be analyzed by the rules of science, right? I'm going to say it one more time for you. Faith is the basis of all miracles and all mysteries which cannot be analyzed by the rules of science, right? Happy Pocket Full of Money. Now, when you are, let's say you're in a career and that career is making you money, but it's not faring well. It's not doing good for your mental health. It's not doing good for, how you feel as a person. You're going to the place of work and you're getting that pit in your stomach. You're feeling sick. You're feeling like you don't have energy. The second you go to work, you don't have any energy, but the whole morning or anytime you're out away from work, you have the energy, right? That means that you need to use your faith and you need to start making a change and go in a different direction. Because if you don't go in a different direction, you're never going to experience the magic of life. You're never going to experience how beautiful life can be. You have to be able to use your faith. And faith is never going to be something that people in the world are going to understand when you're making decisions. So if you make a faith-based decision, a decision where you're believing at the deepest level in what you cannot see and you believing in God, right? When you're making a decision based on that, what usually ends up happening is your life always goes up, another level to 2 levels, 3 levels and beyond. But that reason is because you did something that nobody can make sense of. And that's why if you are in anything where your spirit, your soul is just tired, is drained. How you make your money is more important than how much money you make. Because what good will it do to you if you have all this money, but you literally feel like you don't have the energy to enjoy it? You don't even want to go on a vacation because you're so tired. Because this job, you don't even have time to work on yourself. You don't have time to relax. You don't have time to read books. You don't have time to go to the gym because the job is just so demanding, right? You have to use your faith, right? Faith and money go hand in hand, because to get real wealth, not just financially, but in all aspects of your life, you have to learn how to use faith. And it can be scary at times because we don't always know what's on the other side of anything, but we came in this world not knowing what's on the other side of it. Every single day, we've used our faith in a lot of different ways. The people that become truly successful in life, they use faith. They have faith. They leverage faith. They are doing things and walking into the unknown every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. There's certain times in your life where you got to make a decision that's rooted in faith and not rooted in what you know and being comfortable and certain about things. Period. So I want you to really understand that. Faith is something that people are not going to understand, but it is not for anyone else to understand why you make decisions. As long as you understand it and you can see it, you don't even have to see it. You just got to believe it in your soul and your spirit at the pure depths of you. If you believe it in you, that's all that matters. And then you'll make more money over the long term, because how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. Because when you feel excited and energetic about what you're doing, it is impossible for you to fail. And all the money that you truly want will be attracted to you. So that's just one little excerpt right here. That's what I got from that one. The book is phenomenal, so go read it, but A Happy Pocket Full of Money. Now, the last book that I'm going to share is called The Energy of Money. And so just from the title, The Energy of Money, money is an energy. Money is truly an energy. Let me explain that so you could really understand what I'm saying. If you have a business and you get a client, and let's say you charge this client, or your price is $1,000. That client is giving you $1,000 not because it's $1,000. They're transferring $1,000, but that $1,000 symbolizes them trusting in your ability to be able to deliver on something. So what if you looked at money differently than $1, right? A piece of paper. What if you looked at money and you said, hey, money is a representation of something. To me, money represents options. Money represents opportunities, right? Money represents the ability to be able to grow it. That's what it represents. So when I make money, I'll just say, "Ooh, I got more options. I got more opportunities." Right? I got more tools, I got more soldiers. Money is a real thing. It's an energy. And so you have to be able to understand the energy of the money. So that way you're not working for a dollar amount. You're working to get your opportunities, you're working to get your options, and then you can use that tool to go get what you want. That's how I look at it, right? So money is an energy. Now, what I'm going to read from this one, it says, frustration, anxiety, and discouragement can be signals that we are not living according to our standards. Inspiration and energy come from living up to our standards. I'm going to say it one more time. Frustration, anxiety, and discouragement can be signals that we are not living according to our standards. Inspiration and energy come from living up to our standards. So if you are doing something that is frustrating. It's bringing you anxiety every single day. You're not living up to your own standards. So how can you make the money that you truly want to be? How can you be wealthy if every day you are frustrated? How can you make the money you truly feel like you deserve if every single day you have so much anxiety around the thing that you're doing to make the money? How? It's impossible. That's actually a form of self-sabotage, and you are not serving yourself. It's one thing to, go through challenges. Life comes with challenges, so you want to be, you want to be able to persevere and you want to be resilient. But the other, point of it is you don't want to continue to be somewhere that is making you sick, that's making you ill, that's making you a bad person, right? When you start feeling numb to things, when you start being like, I don't care, that's you. Your adrenal glands are being fatigued. You're mentally being fatigued to the point where you don't care anymore. And then what ends up happening is you don't make any more money because of how tired you are. So what if you said, I'm going to get in a place where I'm inspired, right? And what does it say? Inspiration and energy come from living up to our standards. Live up to your standards and you will be inspired. Live up to your standards and you will have the energy to go make the money that you want to make. Stop looking for a way to make money and look at who you need to be. What is in alignment with your spirit? What is in alignment with who you want to become? Do those things and the money will come, because you will have all the excitement and the energy that you'll ever need. That's why we're in a time where, like, society, people think about retirement. But retirement isn't even real when you're doing things that you truly enjoy. Look at the biggest entrepreneurs that are in their 60s and 70s, still going strong. They're not thinking about retirement because they have inspiration and they have energy, because they're doing things that they enjoy. They're not just doing things that are draining to them. Successful people, inside and out, spiritually successful, emotionally successful, financially successful people, physically successful people, they don't do things that doesn't excite and energize them. They don't hang around people that doesn't excite and energize them. Period. So you have to understand these things. So go get the book, The Energy of Money, as well. Very good book also. So I want to ask you again, are you making money the right way? And if you got to this point and you're like, damn, I guess I'm not. The beautiful thing is you can change it. You can literally change it. And the way you change it is by making adjustments and starting to figure out what is the true purpose that I have in life and what do I need to be doing. And when you get to that point, do those things. And then you may take a small dip temporarily, but you'll make way more money long term when you're doing things that you enjoy, because how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. So always remember that. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this video, share this with a friend, because I really, really, really want to help people with this. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Peace.